Hey guys, it's Kevin. Today I'm going to show you how to use the Midjourney artificial intelligence to generate parametric art for laser engraving. We're going to use this Monport 40 watts laser engraver, and I'm going to show you from start to finish how to sign up on Midjourney and how to use it. We go to midjourney.com and click join the beta. What will confuse you is the Midjourney used the Discord, another website or service. So when you sign up, you actually sign up for two accounts. One is Midjourney, one is Discord. Fill it in and it will ask for verification that you're human. Click the center of the owl's head. So you'll be really confused because you sign up for Midjourney and you end up with Discord. So now you go to your email and verify it. It should take you directly to the Discord. If you're not taken to the Discord, if you go to midjourney.com, the way to get a Discord is find your name under the bottom left corner and click those three dots and then go to Discord. The first time you're in Discord, you can create your own server. This is important. Just give a random name. You can see I create a server and it's put on my left upper corner and call it KD. Now we're going to add the Midjourney as a new server. We click don't have an invite and search for Midjourney. And click on it. You can see we have a new server called Midjourney above our KD server. The server will ask you to complete the onboarding process. And just click Start Onboarding. And then click any one of those newbie channels on your left. Those newbie channels is for you to try out. And it's like everybody get together and you can see everybody's stuff. Everybody can see your stuff. You can see it's ready for your prompt. If you did not have your own server when you come in, you can just click Add a Server and create my own server. Create your own server will be quieter, so your stuff will not mixed with other people's stuff. You just create a BCH server, and you can switch server here. And now you can go back to the Midjourney server, and find somebody's name is Midjourney bot. Click on it. And click Add to Server. And pick to add the server you just created. And then verify you're human again. Now go to the server you just created. You have the Midjourney bot working for you now. And if you want to ask on something, do a / imagine. And then tell the bot what you want to imagine. The first time, the bot will ask you to accept term of service, TOS, accept it, and then you're ready to go. You might have a problem, it asks you for a subscription. That's because the server is super busy and cannot do free ones right now. Just wait an hour or two and you can go back and work. Okay, we're ready to try. I'm going to put a link to this blog here. This is one of the blog I wrote. We're going to do a parametric art. After the imagine, you need to give a prompt what the Midjourney to draw. The basic structure is this. I would say a highly detailed, and you give what kind of art or what kind of subject. You can leave the subject to be empty, just say, and also art. You can have some art influences, but you can just say art. Okay, and highly detailed art, drawing using a parametric equation. And to create a captive art. And here's the equation. From here to here. And then I tell the Midjourney to generate the intricate, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then after the instruction, I tell the Midjourney no watermark, no copyright, no text, no words, no letters, and what it shouldn't have. And the quality and the aspect ratio and which version to use. I already set those up for you, but you want to change a little bit, and just click this link. It'll give you a parameter list. You can see it here. It says imagine, then prompt, we just covered. Then here's a /no and a /q, our quality, and we set to 1. And here are all the explanations, all the parameters that you can use. Then I gave an example prompt, as you can just copy and paste into your Discord or Midjourney. So on the bottom, we do /imagine, and then we just paste the whole thing and hit return. It generates 4 pictures at once, and it sequences 1 and 2. The bottom is 3 and 4. So if you like anyone you want to make it bigger, just click U and then the number. For example, I like the first one and the third one, so I click U1 and U3. The U3 finish first. Let's take a look. If you really like it, and just right click and save as and save to your hard drive. The U1 look pretty good too, so I'm going to save it and I'm going to carve it later. And here you can see if I change the wording instead of art, I go to art drawing or airbrush or any kind of art, it's going to change the art style to that kind of art. So you expand this script into other kind of art that you want to create. Also, you might want to switch up the equation a little bit so you can create other kind of patterns. To create other kind of parametric equations, you can go back to a block and below the example prompt. And I give you other equations. First, I give you a description what you expect from this equation, and then you can just copy this equation and the rest of the instructions, just a copy. And then you go up here and replace this equation. So here you can create unlimited patterns and you don't have to buy anything from Easy anymore. Now we put an image on our Monport 40 watts CO2 engraver. I see the debate whether you should use borax solution or not. Basically just get some borax powder and dissolve in water and spray on the wood. It will make your mark darker and more black. However, what I find is the borax, it decreases the range of your laser. So as soon as you turn the laser on, it becomes black. This one I did hybrid. So first path, I just burn it out. Okay. Second pass, I increase the contrast. You see those leaves? In the second pass, I do not turn the laser on the leaves. So all the leaves, they preserve the brownish mark. So the second path basically burn a deeper brown. Then without moving the piece, I spray the borax solutions on the wood. I just lightly spray it. I let it dry maybe 10 minutes on the machine, and then I adjust the contrast to maximum. And now it only engrave the few points on the graph, the darkest one. So the darkest one get black, but all the brown, they get preserved. You can see it's more three-dimensional, and you preserve the range of your laser, and you make it the deepest color deep. And this is before the borax, and here's after the borax. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video. Visit us at www.bchtechnologies.com or locally at Greensboro, North Carolina. Cheers.